Hi guys, Calvin here. So today we'll be reviewing the Samyang 14mm F2.8 FE lens dedicated to the full frame E-mount ecosystem. Now this one also can be used on a crop sensor like my Sony A6300 that I'm using for testing. Now let's talk about the general build quality right here. It's all metal build, it's really solid, it looks really premium, and it weighs 505 grams. Now looking at the flower hood design right here, there's no way of removing it. It's attached permanently to the lens. To this design, there's benefit to it. It prevents knock from the bottom side and the top side, but you cannot actually use any screw mount filters on this lens, so you have to use those external filters. Common for landscape photographers, but people who is doing video work like me may feel a little bit disturbed. So next, we are talking about the mount right here. There's no weather sealing. So it's a 40mm on the full frame and a 21mm on the crop sensor. Now when it comes to field of view for the full frame is 114 degrees, whereas on the crop is only 90 degrees. Now it has 7 aperture blades in this lens right here. And for me, the bokeh feels a little bit squarish. I wish they used with 8 aperture ring or 9 aperture ring. Then the bokeh will be smooth. Again, this is shooting landscape, so the bokeh balls is tiny in the picture, so you don't notice this much. So this lens has a minimum focus of 20 cm, and I love the autofocus feature on this lens. The reason why is usually I use manual focus lens, and if I stay away too far from the subject or too near with the subject will not be in focus. It looks really mushy. So my setup consists of the Sony A6300 that I'm filming right now with my DJI Ronin M. And what I do is I set up in the camera the zone focus to be in the middle, and I put this baby right here to full autofocus mode. And what I do is when I move away from the subject, the focus do change, and it change smoothly and accurately, keeping my subject always in focus. So this is one of the benefits that you may want to use this Samyang lens for video work. There's a tiny bit of distortion, but nothing major. When you shoot overall with videos or photos, it does not pop out easily into your eyes. It looks really natural. Now there is some vignetting at f2.8, but not superbly major. It actually looks really subtle. So when it comes to flare, definitely this lens flare up very easily when it comes to bright light indoors and outdoors. Now again, this flare is really good for video work for me personally, because I like to use flare to add a little bit of glamour and beauty into my shot. Now there is some strict flare, there is anti-contrast flare a little bit there, but there's one flare feature that I emphasize and I love a lot from this lens. It's that circular flare that you see in the sample shot. Now that circular flare can be used when your subject and lighting is a little bit closer to you, and you can use that flare, that circular flare, to frame your subject in the middle of the video work or photo work. For example, having the bride and groom kissing one another framed by that circular flare. Beautiful, beautiful effect that you can create with this lens right here. When it comes to sharpness, overall for pictures and videos, is really good. I exclusively from day one till now shoot mostly on f2.8, rarely on f4 or f4.6 unless the light is too bright, because I don't have any ND filter to lock into here. I use f2.8 a lot because the sharpness is really that good. And I'm surprised that even this is my first Samyang autofocus lens for review, the focus is really smooth in video. So thanks for watching this video about the Samyang FE 40mm f2.8. Remember to comment below what other lens we should be reviewing and where you're from. Anyone from the European region or America region, comment below. Remember to share, subscribe, and see you guys in the next lens review. Please share this on social media and also give me Haribos. I love Haribos.